How you doing, everybody? Blazing Snake here, coming at you with Red Dead Redemption. I apologize if there's going to be some background noise from the game. I'm actually recording this at 10 at night. I apologize. I meant to do like this earlier, but let's just say I've been kind of tired, and also the content uprise with Helldivers. We're on our we are so back phase for Helldivers 2, and well, someone needs to beat the Illuminate. Anyway, go this way. Turn off the TV a bit. Like I said, there's probably going to be some background noise from the TV for this one.
Let's go.
And again, I do apologize, but I'm probably going to cut the 3 videos down to 1. I might actually do like what I did with when I started recording, or not when I started, but like when I did the Arkham series, like 1 video a day or something. Especially with the Helldiver stuff going on, I want to get back into streaming with that one. But yeah, it's been kind of a week, so also to speak. And yesterday I didn't want to do anything because I was worn out and tired, and every other version of just being fatigued. And today I was meaning to go to the store, but I was going to have to be tomorrow, so no stream more video tomorrow. And also, if things go out, my video stuff might actually be even slower. Depending on what goes down. We'll see. Por favor, senor, I need help. Crashes game instantly. Don't you just love it when the game kind of freaks out on you? Make it daytime. I just didn't make it daytime. Why is it back to night when I fast traveled?
say you're losing this argument.
I'm starting to also realize that I like Red Dead 2 a lot better than the first game.
You might want to deal with this fella yourself.
Ay, gracias por todo. Y por el ladrón también.
¡Desátame ya! ¡Quieras hacerme tu enemigo! ¿Cómo estás? Hola! How are you doing today?
Hey, mister.
Buenos días, señor. I see you know your guns.
Yeah, the bolt action.
Dicen que hay gente buscando tesoro en dedos torcidos.
Wasn't the Lamont the one that had the shotgun in the second game?
Esta noche.
Like it was still a revolver, but it was like it was a revolver with a shotgun kind of thing you could use.
¿Qué tal?
Thanks a lot.
Let's see how much this property is. But it's like with this game, John felt kind of like a tool. Like, oh, okay, if I do this, then it furthers my goal, but I understand that, but it's like, the whole personality that John puts up in this game is more like what he feel. I get the feeling it would be.
He steal my horse. Please.
Fucking, I want to get done with the story.
What do you want, gringo? What are you doing here? Have you heard? There's a war going on.
My name's John Marston. Been sent here to retrieve a couple of men. Can I speak to your commander?
You want to talk to my boss, gringo?
I guess.
Because I'm not good enough for you?
No, sir.
You think you're better than me? You come to my country,
Maybe he is,
my
but
poor little country, and you think you can be friends with the president?
Oh, sir. I'm sorry, sir. Things must have come out wrong. Maybe you can help me.
Sorry, friend. Relax, amigo, relax.
Sure. Somewhere between a threatening stare and the soldiers armed to the teeth? Yeah. Yeah, you had me.
Welcome to Mexico, amigo. Let's come meet, drink, and then we'll talk. My name is Capitan Vicente de Santa.
John Marston.
My country is in pain, John Marston. Terrible pain. The rebels have seized the people by the throat and destroyed a way of life.
I'm no politician, sir.
And I am no soldier, Aquila. But we are both beholding to our time. A brave man, perhaps you've heard of him. Coronel Allende. He's trying to preserve the order in our province. To keep our civilization alive. But it's tough. The people are confused and usually swayed. Sometimes in the service of what is right, we gotta do very good things. It breaks my heart.
I also am no moralist, sir.
I wish I enjoy your freedoms, Mr. Marston.
I'm trying to find a man, an American, an outlaw named Bill Williamson. I believe he came here to seek protection from another outlaw named Javier Escuela.
You're no moralist, but you hunt outlaws.
So it would seem. You heard anything of these men?
I am the government, or what is left of it. Outlaws seek each other. They're possibly hiding with thieves and killers who pose as freedom fighters in the hills around here. They're united under one traitor named Abraham Reyes.
Where could I find this Reyes?
If I knew, I would be there, hunting him with everything that is true within me. Reyes finds you.
Like cholera.
Something like that. But it's possible, though. My men are trying to lure him into a trap. Possibly, you could ride with us. And if everything goes okay, I'm sure the Coronel will help you.
Okay.
and I will play Red Dead Undead Nightmare on video, maybe even stream, but
Are you
I
going
don't
to ride
know.
with me?
Also because I need to go get a drink.
We must be quick. It's a long ride to Chuparosa.
You did not expect such a warm welcome from the Mexican army. I can see.
I didn't know what to expect. I hadn't even crossed the border and I was being shot at.
You will hear a lot of words like tyrant and oppression here. Words that the peasants have been taught, but do not understand. Meaningless words. The army is suffering a crisis of reputation.
Even I've heard about the colonel down here. He's not famous for his compassion.
This is the point. Have you met Coronel Allende? Do you know him? No. Like a papagayo? He just repeat lies you heard.
Maybe.
Allende is a good man, a strong man. He carries the weight of a million problems on his shoulders.
Am I supposed to pity him?
You gringos are so quick to judge. You love to talk badly of other people because it makes you feel better about yourselves. Maybe you should look in the mirror.
You're the one talking about this, and I ain't here to make judgment on the way of your government. I've got enough problems with my own right now.
This isn't America, Senor Marston. We are poor. Kindness must take a different form. What is better? To put your arm around a hungry man, or to beat him until he grows some food to eat?
I think you need to answer that question yourself.
Who are these allos you hunt? This Billy, the cowboy, and his Mexican friend.
Bill Williamson's a fella I used to know, and Javier Escuela, I knew him too.
What do you mean? You know this man?
We was friends once. A part of the past I can't seem to get rid of.
The past is all that's real, my friend. It cannot be erased. That is the problem with the people here. They spend too much time dreaming about imaginary futures.
I know I can't change the past, but I'm sure gonna do something about the future.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, amigo. My country is full of American criminals, mostly in the service of the rebel pigs. Mexico is an easy place for a man to lose himself, whether he wants to get lost or not.
Hopefully not too easy. I ain't got much time to find these men.
There must be a
I
high
genuinely
price on their
forget.
heads.
The highest price.
I ask how much?
I'm not getting paid. It's a long story.
I genuinely forget how I remember how John finds Javier, but I don't remember how he finds Bill.
And we do not tolerate people who think they can run with their own. However, if you help us, we help you. No one hides from Coronel Allende for long. It's rebellion. It is a disease. It is killing this country.
Don't the people have the right to stand up for themselves?
The right? The right! Don't you throw silly ideas at me. What do you know about the rights of the Mexican people?
Very little. Just saying there must be something behind this rebellion.
I'll tell you what's behind there, Senor Marston. Lies. Serious lies. The peasants are stupid, and like cows, they can be herded. It only takes a few men to move many.
Maybe they've just had enough of being called stupid.
You're talking about things you don't understand.
If you ask me something, I'm gonna give you an answer.
Are you a revolutionary? Is that why you're here?
I was once, I suppose. In a twisted kind of way. Thought I could change something if I fought hard enough.
Change what?
I don't know. Maybe that was the problem.
Revolution's always selfish. It is nothing but greed and ego. Individuals put in their
Sometimes.
own needs above those of others. It is people fighting for change when they have no idea what change is.
If you're a poor man who's been beat down all his life, any change is gonna seem good.
What? You think that overthrowing the government is going to make a poor man rich?
If you're not helping them, it's only natural they're gonna look for someone else who will.
For a tired old revolutionary, you are very naive. What do you want us to do? Walk around giving out money to every poor person in Mexico?
What a terrible idea.
First, they need to look at why they're poor. Then they need to go out and do some work rather than sitting on their culos talking about freedom.
Who's this man we're looking for? The leader of the rebels?
Abraham Reyes, he's a traitor, a liar, a coward and a sinner, a hero who has done nothing. I have far more respect for the shit I looked this morning than I ever will for that pathetic war.
That's a nice image.
He is from a rich family, a man born in a golden cradle, who pretends to fight for the poor. He's taking advantage of the ignorant and the weak-minded.
He must be telling the people something they want to hear.
Of course he is.
Sort of
All
like
that
Trump.
bastard does is stand in a balcon giving speeches. It is easy to make promises you can never
Apologies for going
Takes
political
more than a few
route,
promises
but at the
to
same
build an army.
time,
keep. Reyes wants power, nothing else. He doesn't care about anybody but himself. He's prepared to destroy everything my compatriots have fought and died for, just to hear people shout his name. Were you ever in an army?
No, sir. I was never in the army.
I thought as much. You have the air of a man who knows little of loyalty. And this one. Mr. Cornell, are you ready?
Ready for what?
We will lure the rebels into a trap. There's a train leading to
You have
Barroso
no
soon.
idea.
We're going to the school. They will think it's a supply train. There are no supplies on it.
Very clever.
We must throw the rats out of
But-
the holes. Give them some bait they can refuse.
My political stance isn't so much
Vámonos! Vamos!
Yeah!
Stay with the train, senor. The rebels are in for us to fight. Hope you know how to use the goods in your mouth.
Can I jump on the train? But my political stance isn't so much leaning toward Democrat or Republican. I kind of believe that the president shouldn't be a political party. Like there should not be a political party tied to the president at all, or the vice president. They could be conservative leaning or liberal leaning, but they shouldn't be. There should be no Democrat or Republican for a president.
There's more of them coming from the east.
Hold it right there! Yeah! You're going to Inferno, my friend!
I need ammo. Yeah, this whole shit with Trump, yeah, he's been kind of, he's kind of the reason why I believe that the president shouldn't be part of a political party. Trump's actions and whatnot make him more, not anarchist, but he's everything that a president shouldn't be. Of course, neither would be any of the ones that we've been getting into office. And because of Trump and his actions, gonna get a Democrat next anyway. Because there ain't no way in hell he's going to be running for a third term. I don't think anybody who's trying to get him for a third term understands how politics work or how the Constitution works. You know, like, oh, we're going to try to get Trump into a third term. No, the president can only serve 2. Of course, then again, it worries me if Trump endorses somebody.
Todo bien, compadre? You did a good thing for Mexico today. Coronel Allende will be very pleased.
¡Los rebeldes están robando el tren!
Levántese, perezoso, que le estoy pagando. Marston, you're gonna have to do something.
What?
You have to go out there and stop the train before it crosses the bridge.
Yeah.
¡Todavía levántese! ¡Usted también! Y allá atrás, muévase. ¿Qué le pasa a usted? ¡Ay, Dios mío, levántese! ¡Ya mismo!
Too late to talk about things! Try getting up from that! Come on!
Let's see if there's any leftover ammo.
This is dirty.
senor. I see you know your guns. I am at your service.
Good. I got what I need.
Nos vemos otro día.
Not really, but do another mission for this dude. But I don't know, like, what I was saying at the beginning of the video where I realized I didn't like Red Dead Redemption 1 as much, part of it was the fact that, unlike the second game where I actually cried for Arthur's death for John's, I was like, okay.
Llorón, maricón, me das asco. Hablas lealtad, pero eres transparente. Estarás apaleando cuando mi cabeza está pelado, ¿verdad?
No, mi excelencia. Mis hombres y yo estamos trabajando noche y día por su honor.
¿Honor? ¿Qué eres, un muchacho? Jovencito sin vergüenza. ¿Qué diablo es este cabrón?
That's the man who helped us defeat Reyes. The man I spoke to you of. Friend of Mexico.
Hello, sir.
Hola, gringo. So you are the bounty hunter, huh? Have you found your prey yet?
No, sir.
Ah, perhaps you come to hunt me, huh? Your country loves to make trouble in mine.
Perhaps, but it isn't so.
Ah, perhaps I should tie you to a horse and let it drag you around town. Or let the dogs fight you, huh? Then see what you say.
I'd say the same thing. I'm here to bring two men to justice. Nothing more. Your politics or ideas of entertainment are not my concern.
I suppose not. Pero son tuyos. Sinceramente, espero
Anybody
que me
want to
encontraste
translate
alguna
that,
compañía más
that knows
interesante
how to
que
speak
ese
Spanish,
bruja
go ahead.
me traíste anoche.
Let me ask you this, sir. You know anything of the men I'm looking for?
Escuela is from this province. His father was a borracho, drunk, who worked as a laborer on land cultivated by my uncle. Men like that, natural allies for Reyes. My people have lived and worked here for 100 years. We brought civilization. These people, these fucking monkeys, despise us. We brought them God. They turned their back on him. Now I fight to help them from themselves, to save them from themselves. I see in their faces. They would kill me if they could. They see only a tyrant. That is the way it is. These people need a ruler.
Well, sorry to hear that.
Sorry? Why be sorry? It is a way of mankind. A fight between two forces. Que será, será. What will be, will be. But I know one thing, Senor Marston. Force, force, must be used if you're to have your own way.
I'm sure.
Now, perhaps you can do me a favor while I find these men for you.
After we find the men, then I'll help in any way I can.
You are in no position to negotiate. Now, por favor, bunch of these idiots men are fighting at Tesoro Azul. And you head there and you lend your support. Baboso, ¿Cuántas veces voy a decirte? No ponga detrás de mí. ¿Qué eres, cabrón? No
I
está
kind
mi
of know
sombrero.
cabron, but I
Vaya.
know it's like
I said some men are
dumbass or
there. Meet them
asshole.
there. Yeah.
Can thank Eddie VR for that one.
Great leader. He certainly lives up to his reputation.
What would you know about leadership?
Only that most can't handle power.
It is easy to criticize power when you have never had it yourself. Maybe it is because you have never been in the presence of a strong man before. I have seen the pictures of your country in the newspapers. Men breeding and decorating themselves like women. Vanity is the legacy the British left behind.
Look, I don't know the fella. Just saying. That's how he treats his own men.
Coronel Allende controls any situation he's in because he knows that situation can never be allowed to control him. It is what a leader must do. And in case you had not noticed, we're fighting a war. We're all under a lot of pressure.
Pressure to find young girls.
The Coronel needs recreation like everyone else. He does not have time to court women. He's waging a war on ignorance and is impatient for victory. He's trying to inspire wisdom in those more stupid than himself. My men left some time ago. We're already late. Come on, let's see if you can ride. You're being too kind on that horse.
Yeah. Let's go.
And yeah, I am actually leaning in and riding. Also, VR content might take a pause for a bit. I tried. I'm trying to find a game to play for it, but at the moment, it's.
My men are dead. The rebels were all died. They're alive. They have failed me. And the rebels were all died.
So, I guess we ain't taking any prisoners then.
Why are you stopping? ¡Estonta! ¿Por qué tardaste tanto? ¿Quién es ese gringo? Octavio, por favor. Cada hombre ayuda. I hope you fight better than this little girl, gringo. Come, let's have some fun.
Some bitch. Poke your head out again.
I heard the little horse crying in that house over there. Remember, nobody takes them before Allende.
We did all this just to get women for Allende?
No, that's just a bonus. This village is riddled with rebels. Make sure they don't have homes to come back to. There are fire bottles over there. Use them to burn down some of these houses.
And what makes you think I'd do that?
You want to find Javier Escuela, don't you? John, you're helping Mexico. ¡Vámonos, muchachos! ¡Buen trabajo!
Yo me quedo aquí para vigilar el gringo, Capitán de Santa. You heard the captain. The fire bottle. Right over there. Sígame, Muti. No me hagas repetir, ¿eh? Venga! Let's do it quickly. I want to go home. Isn't that beautiful?
You really are pathetic.
You need to relax. Come back to the villa and sample some of the new...
Someone might as well have this.
But another thing with John is pretty much what goes on here. The only one that genuinely seems to want to help him is Landon Ricketts. Yeah, I need to get this one out of the way.
It's all right. Don't mention it. Go!
The gut. A bad girl. I'm just remembering that stupid ass gamer poop. We got a wild one.
Gracias, amigos. Mr. Marston, how the devil are you?
I'm fine. How are you, Mr. Ricketts?
I'm good. I'm glad you're here because these men were just telling me about Mr. Escuela.
Javier Escuela?
Emilio, let me ask you something. His nombre is Javier Señor Escuela? Is Javier to see?
No sé, senor.
He doesn't know.
I got that bit. Ask him, was he about 5'8"? Mustache? Did he have an American in tow? A big American?
Emilio, estaba con Riley Americana?
Yo no sé.
Again, I got that.
But they do have his sister. Emilio's, I mean. She's a fine young woman. Teacher. A human being. Not the clothed vermin so many people seem to have turned into.
Tell him I'm sorry.
When a man's family is involved, you need a little more enthusiasm than mere apologies.
I have enough worries, sir. This man's problems pain me, but they're not quite my own.
Those who sit on the fence make a choice, in their own way. Don't you think, Mr. Marston?
Of course. And what about you, Ricketts? A man living in the past? A man who ran away from home? What choice did you make?
I'll tell you what choice I made. I'm a fighter, sir, and I'll fight to the end. I think we should get going.
Again, I'm still wondering what the hell he was doing during Blackwater.
I'm gonna take the train. You can come with me or ride ahead to El Matadero.
I thought this was the poker mission.
I've been
Well,
hearing
not
some things
mission,
about
but
you,
like
John
the...
Marston. Really? That perhaps you're more in need of my help than I thought.
Is that so?
That some recent encounters with this Bill Williamson fella haven't gone exactly in your favor.
Funny how everyone seems to know my business, but nothing about the men I'm looking for.
It isn't easy getting the locals to talk.
But, like, it's actually canon that Landon Ricketts was in Blackwater when the whole shit went down and during the Blackwater Massacre. Where Dutch shot the girl and all that.
It's the only way to travel, so they keep telling me. We'll get off at Casa Madrugada and ride from there.
At least we'll get 3 full missions done. maybe just a blister or something, I don't know. But yeah, like, it's weird because you don't hear about I don't think you hear about Landon Ricketts in Red Dead 2. But he was there during the Blackwater Massacre. After that, you don't know. My guess is that he wasn't, like, fully part of it, but probably, like, the shit that happened in town where it was locked up kind of caused him to be like, no, I don't want to be part of this. Of course, I get the feeling that if he was involved, someone would have died. Or, well, not that someone didn't die, but more people would have died.
Horses are over here.
If we were lucky, Micah would have died.
Come on, first stop, El Matadero.
If I believe the ones that did die during.
Told he could help us. We'll ask around when we get there, but we don't want to draw attention. See if you can keep your gun holstered for once.
You're the hero around here, Mr. Ricketts, not me. What does the army want with this Luisa girl anyway?
She's a rebel, and apparently close to their leader, Reyes. She's a pretty young thing. That's normally reason enough for a Linde.
So I've heard.
She's a good woman, a teacher. If they lay a finger on her, I swear I'll feed those bastards some balls.
But like, I'm aware that the three that die in the prologue, they were on the Blackwater Massacre. They were on the boat during the massacre. John was on the boat. Micah and Dutch were on the boat.
Let's find this Carlos guy.
And I believe, no, I believe Bill was on it. I know Arthur was with Hosea.
Carlos.
See?
We're here for Luisa. She's still being held up in the caves?
Yes. She's still up there. Who's the cowboy?
We're here to help.
Muy bien. I can distract the guards. You and the gringo can get inside.
Let's do it.
I will keep them talking, senor. The rest I will leave to do.
All right, let's find Luisa.
I think everybody else might have been in camp or something. I think Lenny might have been with Arthur and Hosea. Charles was with Dutch and the rest. I remember that because that's how he injured his hand. I couldn't remember if Charles was with Arthur and Jose or not.
¿Qué quieres? ¿No puedes estar aquí?
Hace calor hoy. Bien bochornoso, ¿verdad?
No lo voy a decir otra vez. ¡No puedes estar aquí!
Oye, soy yo, Carlos. Pues trabajo en el matadero.
No me importa quién eres. Esta es una zona militar prohibida. Vete a casa.
Me gustan sus botas. Muy bonitas. Mi hermana tiene las mismas.
Pinche campesino de mierda. Te voy a colgar al lado de tu cerdo.
Váyanse al infierno, traidores.
That's our cue. Follow me, we'll shoot our way in there.
¡Te voy a matar!
laid a finger on her? That's it, partner. It must be this door. Looks like we might need a little dynamite to get it open. Keep watch while I get it ready. Deal with those bastards. You want more? All right, get back behind that table.
Dynamite.
Stand back, damn it! Here goes.
Wouldn't think you'd need that much for a door. I don't know. I'm not in demolitions. I just throw the stuff and then boom.
Come on, boy! Poor girl's barely alive. Right, let's see if we can all get out of here in one piece. I fought you well.
You must have a real bad death wish!
Oh, no, you don't.
Come on now! Stop that!
Hurry before they send more guards. Looks like Carlos left us some horses. Come on!
Lock the fuck back in.
Come on! Let's go before any more of them show up.
Getting ugly! Yeah! You're dead! Muerto! Too damn close!
I hope he's coming. I don't want to wait longer than we need to. There he is. Talk about cutting it fine.
Luisa, gracias a Dios.
Thank you for saving me. You're good men. Friends of the people of this land.
Was someone named Javier Escuela one of the men holding you?
No, I don't know. I don't think so. But I remember that name from prison. Bad people spoke of him.
I told you Johnny's still in Mexico.
Okay, then. I guess we'll keep looking.
Yeah.
Let's make this quick. Lie still.
Oh, Lord.
Tough one, ain't you? Come on. Can I have this?
Probably a treasure hunter.
You won't be needing this, man. Come on.
Let's see if I can buy or at least sell some stuff and buy some new guns. If not, then I don't know.
Come. Watch your step, partner.
Okay, then we'll do one more story mission to make up for the fact that I didn't do the stream today, or that I didn't do 4 through 7. Even though I should be asleep by now, or at least should be getting ready to lay down. Eh. Well, anyway, I guess that's about all I've got time for. Maybe I could buy this now. Pancho! 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 Yes, I want to override the damn save. But anyway, like I said, that's about all the time we've got. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Peace. I'm out.